guys, welcome to what is probably the final episode of Lufia and the Fortress of Doom. I would just like to go over a few things we have. We have power potions, and these are these increase your health points. We have great potions. These increase your strength. We have the spell potions that increase your magic points, and your mind potion increases your intelligence. I think that is just the stat that affects magic. Since we do not have Lufia, we are kind of just gonna eat all these, and Lufia is pretty much good by herself. So what I like to do is I like to unequip all my stuff. And then I like to try to, based on what I'm looking at here, stat-wise, I like to just get a good feel for what stats need to be boosted. So I'm looking at 189 attack points, and I'm also looking at 47 intelligence. We're not going to bother intelligence or magic points for Agaro, but I am going to boost cheese up to at least 189 points. So we're going to start gobbling those up. And of course, that again is the Great Potion. 1 strength point. So I am going to give all the strength to cheese. Okay. Power potion. This determines how many health points you have. Jaren is lacking. Let's get Jaren at least to 320 points. So Jaren is most likely going to eat a majority of these. So let's try to get her up to 340. Okay, so now I'm going to boost Cheese's points. Try to get him up to 340. Okay, so the Mind Potion increases intelligence. I have no need for that. That's all going to Jaren, and so are the spell potions. So these are just free stat points. They are permanent. And you're just going to watch those points rise. And of course, the speed potion increases agility to make you go faster. We're definitely giving all of those to Agaro because he is slow as a snail. It's really hard, super slow. So we have just got a whole bunch of new stat points. 170 attack. We got him up to 84 agility, 97, 69. So he's higher than Cheese at the moment. So he'll attack more often than our hero will. But we're doing really great with intelligence at 144. We're just going to put our gear back on. And then I do not remember, I think we're using the heavy ring. And then the wave ring. So I did not have the Zychron helm or Agaro, but that's okay. and we are ready, I believe, to head on to the final battle and sell any excess stuff that you do not want. And I don't believe there's any treasures in the Fortress of Doom. So I'm just going to sell stuff for space. Dragon eggs, I never did find the 8th one. I'm keeping all of my rings. I think I have everything that I want. I repurchased all of my smoke balls, so of course we're going to smoke ball through the fortress. So, really good idea to save too. So, see, Aguro is now the fastest in our party. And then I am now the slowest. So, use your potions. Nothing carries over to New Game Plus. Or as this game would call it, Try Again mode or 4 times experience mode. So you get 4 times experience in gold in the New Game Plus. And retry mode, I believe it's called. But we are ready to go down Doom Island. It has the same exact map it did as the first time we were through it. Like I mentioned though, there should not be any more treasures here or in the fortress itself. And we're just gonna walk through and we're gonna demand they give Lufia back, hopefully. We did verify that she is in fact a Sinistral. She is Areem, the missing Sinistral. It makes sense why she's so powerful and knows nothing about her past. I do have a few Sweetwaters left. Hopefully we will burn through them here. Absolutely love this music. You can see, no damaged pillars or anything now. It's fully restored. Now we have the mega versions of enemies. They're a little bit stronger than they were the first time around, but the view is back to what it was. But we should be appropriately leveled to deal with the Sinistrals. That's fine. We're almost there anyway. So close. Here they are. Dual Blade is smashed to pieces. So the one weapon we could have used to defeat the Sinistrals. dual blade is somehow restored and back in our possession. So we have a chance after all. So make sure you have that equipped. So it automatically equips, but that being said, the Might Sword is stronger than Dual Blade, so go ahead and give that to Aguro for this fight. I believe you have to use the Dual Blade. In this, the game just makes you, even though that sword is stronger. So without further ado, let's have the final battle again. Okay, Gades is a physical attacker only. He has no magic to worry about, so we just need to make sure that we stay alive. But that being said, we should be able to heal with Jaren. I'm going to start with Vulcan and then try my spells going from there. Oops, accidentally hit Blizzard. He gained a lot of attack points. See, Vulcan's not going to hit very hard, but that's fine. So we can at least put... No, we don't need a mirror. Yeah, we can just heal the guys as needed. But physical attack we can. Jaren should be able to use Stronger to get keys going. As you can see, that was a devastating hit. We're just going to put Miracle going on here. Jaren, if you would keep boosting us. Jaren new champion, that would be awesome. Because that could fully restore my my HP. And then we're gonna do boost. Okay, we're gonna keep doing boost. Very possible for us to die here. But somehow I think we got it. Okay, we're gonna get Aguro back to full health. And then we're gonna bring Cheese back up. Now we should be able to keep boosting. That's a nice hit. That, not so great. That's why we saved our miracles. You can see it's a little bit tougher this time around. Keeping these guys alive. Oh, you need to stop that. Yeah, there goes that. Okay, will you stop doing that? But believe it or not, we're actually doing decent. There we go. So, it's a little bit tougher with 3 characters, but it can be done. So, 65,000 experience, I cannot argue with that. We went straight to level 41, which Rally is an awesome spell. Jaren should have learned a new spell, but did not. But the spell Rally here restores fight power, affects 1 member. So I believe that's a full heal revive, if I'm not mistaken, or I know Valor heals the entire party. I can't remember exactly the specifics of Rally, but I know it's a great spell. Okay, so it is time for the next Sinistral. Okay, so the Magic Mirror is going to be our best friend here. So this guy is going to get quad attacked like crazy, so he's pretty much magic and physical. There you can see he already is hitting us with his spells. So let's get that mirror going. Nice hit, nice hit. So now he's going to do damage to himself quite often. But I'm going to use an EX potion. Or no, I'm just going to use my magic. We're going to get Jaren's HP back where it needs to be. But as you can see, Ammon is pretty much going to destroy himself. Deos actually is quite a pain that way, actually. Because he almost exclusively uses quad spells. But it's easy with the mirror to deal with. Okay. But yeah, just keep that mirror up and keep physically attacking and you're pretty much golden with Ammon. Very rarely does he throw in a physical attack. There we go. There's Anna, the second Sinistral. Okay, another 65,000. Woot woot. Okay, now we learn Champion, which means we can fully restore things with Jaren. Okay, we are so very close, guys. So let's go. Alright, so Deos. We go straight for Deos. So, as I mentioned before, you're going to want to get that magic mirror as soon as you can, because this guy is pretty much just going to do all magic quad spells all the time. So let's get that mirror. I'll give an EX potion, I'll be nice. Okay, now we all got the mirror. As you can see, they're very resilient to physical damage as well as magic. Oh, actually, Auguro's looking a little bit ouchy. Amnesia is Succumb, and it's basically instant death. Their version of Perish, Succumb, Gloom, whatever you want to call it. Oh, you just made yourself 10 times weaker. Okay, so Cheese lost the magic mirror. So Cheese may get an ouchie. Nice hit. And we're going to reapply the mirror to us as well. Hey, you're not supposed to heal. We're supposed to heal. Get that mirror back on Cheese. Okay. Just in time. I know Auguro's going to lose the mirror next. Pretty much just keep the mirror up at all times. There we go, and there's Deos. Defeated 3 out of the 4 Sinistrals. Another 65,000 experience. Okay. So the Sinistrals were going to merge into 4 beings into 1, and the dual blade kicked Lufia out. Alright. Now this one is the final boss. This is what happens with 3 Sinistrals combined into 1. They obviously were going to be 4, but this is Guard Deus. So you can see it has Gade's sword, it has Ammon's shoulder pauldrons, it has Gade's hair. You can see a little aspect of the robe and the trident of Deus. So keep your attack going with your physical guys, but get that mirror going as well. I highly doubt Lufia's going to do anything magic damage that Jaren's not doing. So we can try it, but basically, oops. That's unfortunate. That's all I can really do. Hopefully they'll snap out of confusion if they don't die first. Okay, so we're gonna magic mirror ourselves. And we're dead. Okay, welcome, Jaren. Let's bring you back first. So I'm gonna need that magic mirror. And then we are gonna get Agro back in the mix. And we're probably dead, but... Alright, if you will be so kind as to bring Miss Jaren back. But as you can see, that's pretty much how this is going to go. We got to get that mirror on us as quick as we possibly can. Okay, time to bring Miss Lufia back. We're gonna, if we can get an EX potion going. I doubt it, but Lufia's coming back next turn, so. Yeah, I've got to get Jaren in here pronto. I'll defend with Lufia. Okay, we have to get that magic mirror back up on Jaren. Okay, now we need that mirror on Cheese. Well, that was unfortunate. the only thing I can really do is get that mirror going until I can get everybody covered. Unfortunately. There we go. Got 3 out of 4 under the mirror. Oh, that hurt. Snap out of it, Agro. Okay, we lost the mirror there, but we're gonna bring Mrs. Lufia back to life. Okay, that mirror back on Agro. Alright, let's get some boost going in here. Oh no. Okay, let's get that magic mirror. We're gonna have to boost actually. Okay. Welcome back, Mr. Cheese. Welcome back to Lufia. Whoops, that's not what I meant to do. See, I wish Lufia actually knew the mirror spell, but no matter what you do, she doesn't really learn it. So I'm gonna try to snap Lufia out of this. Oh, that hurt. And you snapped out of it the last second. Come on. This is brutal. Like I said, you want to be at level 40 to 45. I'm just trying so hard to not get confused. Like, every time I bring these guys back, he casts Confuse. And it's just like my characters don't even have a chance to, yeah, like that. Don't even have a chance to fight back. There. But we're gonna cast the mirror. There we go. But Lufia is already confused, so it's not going to hurt her, but basically get that mirror up as quick as you can and keep that mirror up, because if you don't, your enemies are going to make you pay for it. But it's not a fight that you can't do at low level. It's like, I think you could probably beat them at level 35 if you were dedicated enough and brought enough items. I'm gonna go for P's on this one. Okay. Try to drain some defense points off of this guy. Get that mirror back up on Agro. If he gets confused, he could definitely kill somebody. But yeah, they give you all the tools that you need to do this. So, and we're going to boost Agro back up. I think I have champion now. Lufia lost the mirror, she might get confused. But that's okay, the final boss is supposed to be tough. See if Jaren can snap her out of it without killing her. Uh-oh. I have had all four confused at the same time and not been able to react. You just gotta keep your very best effort. Lufia's dead. As shown there. Bring Jaren back. Jaren is a necessity. But just keep reviving your characters and casting mirror and keeping everybody that you can protected. That's messed up, bro. And then we are going to try to get some boosts going on. Unconfuse yourself. And you're right back confused again. Oh no. Can you use arrows? Do you have an arrow? You do not. Your attack is probably weak enough to survive, but oh, he got confused. That's good. Hopefully he won't get confused again, though. Oh, that's brutal. He's not confused anymore. there we go. And as you can see, that's what makes the battle difficult, is he just confuses you non-stop. And then the quad spells, so basically they're trying to disorient your players so they can't fight back, and then they attack. But as you can see, you bring enough items and determination, you're gonna win the final battle. And that was it. 0 XP and gold though. As you can see, we couldn't fight her. You know, been your friend since childhood, probably his hero's love interest, and you know, had a loving relationship. How could you destroy the one you love? So Dual Blade attacked her because it knew we couldn't. The whole world is celebrating the defeat of the Sinistrals. All the friends we came across. The island is falling. Sinistrals are gone and the world can rest easy. One year later. Unfortunately, we lost Lufia, but Aguro is now the commander of the Labinian Knights again. Hey, there's Jaren. Aguro and Jaren are still the same as ever. And now we return to Aris. And who is that? That looks exactly like Lufia. And she claims to be Lufia. There's the elder, Flake. And he says that's Lufia. She fell from Doom Island, but she survived. Lost her memory. She can't use magic anymore. Just an ordinary woman, no longer a Sinistral. Alright, so the hero and Lufia wound up together after all. And that's it. There are some funny cutscenes, so we're going to watch those. That sailor got, they all found out. He gonna get it now. I remember that. No, the couple from Kiroth Village and Madame. Raina and Mark wound up together. Can't leave that shop without buying anything, huh? The King of Herat. Always thinking with the stomach. And the Master Chef with the magic flavor. The final battle. Okay, the pirates can't even remember their own combination. Got Lou and Rail. Now we got the hero and Lufia together again. Thank you guys so very, very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed that. This is probably one of my favorite games of all time. And I hope you guys really, really enjoyed it. I had a blast playing it again. Thank you guys for watching. We'll see you with a new game soon.